Hey guys, what's up? It's JP here, and I'm back. And today I'll be doing something a bit different. So my setup is a little bit different, as you can tell. I don't have any packs here for show. I have to adjust this layout just a little bit here so that, yeah, there we go. I think that's a little better. So yeah, today's video is going to be something a little different. I have ordered whole bunch of stuff to somewhat complete my collection, my personal collection. So we're gonna be opening and unboxing them together. So this is all the way from Japan. It comes in little cases like this. So we're gonna see how well the cards turn out to be. Yeah, I guess. So they're all gonna come in like different little packagings, just because I got them from like different vendors and stuff. If you guys want to know how I got these are just like from buy and stuff. But yeah, so we were hoping to complete our collection by the end of the year, or rather, everything that um, has already been printed. I'm hoping to get everything that I want by the end of the year. So we're with all these cards, we should be about 99% there. So yeah, as you can see, they kind of do a little. Let's zoom in a bit more, I think. So this is gonna be like, treading new water for me, right? Because it's yeah, it's the first time I'm doing a. I guess you could call it an unboxing. Oh, there's a couple of free Rush dual cards. I'm not sure if I want to start Rush duels. They have some lovely art. So that might be something I would look into at some point. So let's see here. No idea what this is. Some lamb thing. Some yeah, more lamb stuff. I don't know what these guys are. Then we got, ooh, flame fusion, I guess. Ooh, flame swordsman guy. All right, so our first one is this baby right here. This is, let me zoom in even more here. How do I zoom in even more? Can I get that in there? Yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can get the auto adjust to um, kind of get the thing right. If I change the exposure, does that help? Not really. Uh, does this help? Nope. All right, so we're gonna have to be a little creative here. So this is our first card. It is a little sun faded, unfortunately, but that's our first card here. This one I might have to go get another version of this. This cost me like a few bucks, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, this is quite severely faded, so unfortunately off to a stinker. But this was like $4 here. Heavily sun faded, but that's how it is when you buy cards online. You can never quite know. So that's our first one out of the way. I'm gonna have a lot of spare packaging after this, but yeah. All right, let's go on to the next one. Now there is an easy way to just like open this, but I'm just gonna rip it. I can't be bothered here. This one's all rubber band up, which is interesting. It's not the first time I've seen rubber bands. There was once I got some stuff and it came in an actual CD holder. So if you guys are too young to know what that is, that's how we used to watch movies. There we go. Okay, so this is gonna require a bit of finesse to get out here because they taped it up to the sides. So it is a Cyber End Dragon secret rare. This is from it is a promotional card, I believe. So okay, we're gonna have to get the good old scissors out here, so that try not to damage the card. Okay, there we go. Okay. So this is something that you have to be really careful about when ordering cards online. Every now and then someone would do this weird thing where they just tape the card onto the onto the I guess the packaging that they're gonna use. So you have to be really, really careful with this. There we go. We're slowly getting it off here, and then we don't want to damage the card if it's already damaged. We don't know, but Yeah, we're gonna have to try and get this out of the way here. So this is gonna be really, really difficult, but we're gonna try to not damage it here. This is gonna be a little bit longer of a video, I think, just because there's quite a few. Again, it is a $5,000 opening, if you would. So yeah, this one looks a lot better than the first one, I would say. Can we pull this out? Yeah, there we go. Not sure what 9 means. Maybe it's $9. I mean, I didn't buy it for $9. I bought it for way less than that here. But there we go. Secret rare cyber end. Looks pretty good. Let's check the back. Yeah, that's pretty solid right there. Very nice. That's our second card here. They gave us a free one of these. I'm guessing this came from quarter century limited pack here. It's a classic print right there. So we're gonna put the bulk aside here. And wow, they even gave us a Dark Magician Girl. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Dark Magician Girl from quarter century art collection. Yeah, really nice. That is unfortunately bulk for me, but it is good bulk. I would say. There's definitely a little bit, not much, but a little bit of money in there. All right, so that's our second pack. Let's go to pack number 3. Whoa, this one's hardcore. So this happens from time to time. They will over wrap it in a way just to make sure it doesn't get damaged. Yeah, this is gonna require a lot more finesse than I'm used to normally. So yeah. Again, if you guys want to know this thing, I'm not like sponsored by any means. I'm too small of a channel, so but yes, I did get this off of Bai and stuff. And they are from different vendors, so they're all packed a little differently. Or different sellers, I guess. Some of them are actual shops, some of them are not. I don't expect all of these to be in mint condition just because. This one is there we go, quarter century summon scene selection. This is the quarter century cyber tech Overdragon? Chimera Tech Overdragon. Looks pretty solid. It's a bit of whitening on the corner there, but yeah, generally quite good. Beautiful card. Obviously, all these are like binder copies for me. I'm not really into grading. I do have a couple of graded cards I've already shown somewhere on the channel, I think. But yeah, not big on grading. This one's pretty hefty here. This set here. So I'm pretty sure I know what this is. This is probably to complete an entire set. So yeah, that's a whole deck. Practically a whole deck's worth of cards in there. And that is actually the Amazonas set. So obviously there's not going to be a lot of high value cards in here. Amazonas generally not worth a lot of money. So this set alone I think probably only cost like a few bucks. But you can't complete the Amazonas set without getting all the commons. So these will be mostly bulk for most people. I didn't actually buy this set, so I don't own any of these commons. So that's why I have to kind of dig it out this way. But yeah, that's it's basically every single Amazonas card right in here. So let's quickly go through it here. We got the Amazonas Queen. We have the ultra rare version of her. We got Amazonas Tiger. That's essentially the character from GX. This is some traps. These are more old school looking trap. Probably won't get many of those here. Some of these, these are pretty rare cards, I would say, from older set, Duelist Revolution Evolved. This is from 303, so this is exceptionally rare actually these days. Let's take a look at the conditioning here. It's a bit messed up in the corner, but for binder copy it's fine. Wow, they gave us 2 of them from 303. This is Baby Tiger, Archer. There we go, Amazonas. Spear lady, spearwoman. I always forget her name, but yeah, This one's also pretty rare to come by. Most people would have seen this in Secret Rare. It's the more common version of this, I think. From 303, once again, it's 303. This one's for Expert Edition, Duelist Revolution, Extra Packs, Duelist Pack, Duelist Pack, Duelist Pack, Duelist Pack. That's most of these came out in Duelist Pack 27. I won't deny, but I never bought that. So, this is the new Swordswoman one. There's a secret rare version of her. Very nice. And then this is Charmer. So yeah, we got a whole bunch here. That's going into the collection as well. So I'll work on that. And then once that's done, you know, if you guys really want to, just leave a comment and I'll show you what the collection looks like. There's obviously going to be more cards than that for the Amazon set. That's not everyone. If you notice, there's no pet dragon and all that in there. But yeah, that's another video if you guys want. This one is not so well sealed, if you would, but still pretty good. Little there's a card stuck to the front here, which is really interesting. I've never seen it. I've actually never seen this, like somebody actually using a card here. But let's. I hope that's not the actual card that I bought. I'm pretty sure it's not, but still. Let's see here. What is this? What this is here? This is oh wow, they've actually taped it to the inside so that it doesn't move around. That's a terrible way to do it here. But yeah, let's see what this extra card that is stuck to the top here is. Oh, it's one of the newer cards from Blazing Dominion. Not sure why they stuck this card here. It's basically not usable anymore because they did this, but I don't know, man. This is questionable at best. So this card is completely ruined here, but yeah, this card is ruined. Let's not even bother with that. I was hoping to salvage it, but yeah, it's pretty ruined. So yeah, let's just put that aside here. And then let's see what we got here. This one is taped up at the top for some reason. Here we have a couple of extras here. This is also from Blazing Dominion. These are new cards. And there we go. Sorry, I didn't even notice here. Prismatic Underworld Goddess. So this is for the waifu collection, I guess. Pretty minty, actually. Let's take another look here, yeah. A little bit of whitening on the corners. But that's fine. These are for binders. They're not really anything I'm too interested in keeping. They're just like there for the sake of being there. Alright. So that's another one down. Let's move on. There's some loose ones here. So this one's I'll save for last. Just because they're already not sealed up. So and it's bubble wrapped pretty hard here. So that one's gonna be interesting one to see here. Once again, this is how they like to wrap it. They just stick it onto something. So we're gonna have to be really careful once again with this one. There's a lot of tape here, so you don't want to use your nails if you can avoid it. Don't want to use too much force if you can avoid it. And then yeah, I slowly got to rip it out here. So this is a pretty common way for them to actually wrap up the cards here. There's a little thank you note here for your order. You're most welcome. But geez, the way you guys have done this, this definitely could have been a better way to do it. The only upside is that they do use some cards as buffers. So this is the little ziploc here. You see it folded in the corners and stuck tape onto it just to make sure it doesn't move around too much. So this is a pretty common thing here. I'm not sure what card this one is. It's Secret Rare Ib. So this is actually pretty rare. I've got a couple of Ghost Ogres. That's not too bad. Yeah, Secret Rare Ib. This is actually pretty hard to come by nowadays, especially in mint condition. This one is pretty minty. Yeah, not much whitening, if at all, actually. That's pretty surprising. There's a little ding there at the corner. Just a little bit. But yeah. That one again, that's just for binder copies. They're not a big deal. Nobody cares whether they're perfect or not. Every now and then you do manage to get one that's in mint condition, so that's pretty good. But with the older cards, it's pretty rare. So here's the next one. And then give me a moment here. Just want to keep things a little tidy. Let's close that scissors up there. So yeah, okay, we're gonna have to do this again. Okay, that's interesting. And then it's sealed on the sides here, so we can actually just open it up from here, which is I like this. And ooh, okay, there we go. It's actually a really good way to package, I think. Doesn't like quite get in the way here. This is a, not sure why the scotch tape is at the bottom here. I think it's just to make it prevent it from shifting around too much here. So this is a proper kind of a card sealing here. This is good to have. Like if you ever get a hand on these, get your hands on something like that. That's always good to have. Okay, so it's sealed at the bottom because there's a card. So they did make it easy by folding up the edges here, so you can just sort of pull it, and then you don't have to worry so much about like damaging the card. All right, there we go. 20th anniversary Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon. Let's see how bad this one is. This one I remember was pretty okay-ish. Yeah, actually mint. It's not even really sun faded, which is kind of rare. Obviously, if you look at it this way, it's from different printings, so the foil does look a little darker here, but that's fine. That's actually ideal for me. So, perfect. Really happy with that purchase. That one was, I think, like I don't know, like $50 or something. I don't know. Can't remember the exact amounts. But yeah, that was a good one. This one says nice and simple. Is there any scotch tape here? Yes, there is actually. Oh no, there isn't. Oh yes, there is. So I guess this came from the same guy, same seller as the other one. So yeah, you've even got the scotch tape inside, which is really questionable here. But not a big fan of this one. Hopefully, it doesn't damage the card too much here. This is the new card. Jesus, why are they doing this, man? When I see this, it just like breaks my heart. I know it's like just like spare cards for them, but like I wouldn't mind keeping some of these here. These cards are completely destroyed, unfortunately, by the way it's handled here. And yeah, this card is just not, it's just not usable anymore. It's so unfortunate, but it does happen here. That's the nature of buying cards like that over online. So yeah, let's see what this one is. This one should be something pretty cool. Let's move this aside here. Let's see here. Ooh, it is 20th anniversary secret rares. We got both Cyber Eternity and the other one. Always forget the name here. So this one looks a little bit faded here compared to the other one, but there's still beautiful cards here. Can't quite tell if it's the printing or not here, but yeah, they do look a little sun bleached here. Still really nice. And obviously those are binder copies. I'm not a big Cyber Dragon fan, but I did grow up watching GX and the original Duel Monsters, so it's always nice to have as a collector here. They're probably not worth too much anymore. I didn't buy them for much either. In fact, they were pretty cheap, I think. So yeah, spending a little bit of money here and there, but this one's intense here. This one has like a lot of stuff in here. So that's a Elbes from the new set Rivals, which I have a ton of. We have I forgot what's the name of this guy, but it's it's that guy's one. What's its name? The main. It's the 5D's card. I just don't quite remember the name here. It's the Dark Sinus guy. I forget his name. The one in Lonely Kid or something. The name of the card. Alright, so first up we have this guy in Alti. I don't remember buying this. There we go, Ecclesia. And there we go. Yeah, this is the one I got here. So this is triple Ecclesia in prismatic. So yeah, this will go into my Dogmatica ones. I can't quite tell what the condition is here, so we're gonna have to pull it out, unfortunately. To see here. Pretty good actually, all things considered. They weren't, I wouldn't say they were very cheap. They were like 50 bucks a piece here. So yeah. Surprisingly not sun faded, which is a fairly common trend that we've seen so far, but yeah. I think the other two would be fine here. So yeah, there we go. Triple Ecclesia Prismatics for the collection. Very nice. I may not keep all three because I don't need three for the collection. I just need one, but we'll see. Sometimes it comes better in set of trees, like somebody's selling it in set of trees. So this one's interesting. I've never seen anyone pack it like this before. This is the first. Hopefully it doesn't damage the cards this way, but yeah, this is interesting. It's like the wrapping paper sticker. Okay, yeah, this is this is definitely an interesting way to package cards here. But I think we could slide them out of there if I am careful enough, but let's not take the risk here. I guess you call this construction tape, I guess. I can't quite remember the name of this tape, but yeah. This is a very interesting way of packing it. I've never seen cards packed like this before, but again, you never quite know who you're dealing with on the other end, so sometimes this is what goes through their minds. So this one is not the worst I've seen, right? It's not like the one where they tape the card to the actual thing, so yeah, this is it is a bit of a nightmare to open, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. All right. Okay, so the card is in the middle here. There is a whole bunch of bulk. So yeah, let's pull out the cards. Oh, cards. So it's multiple. Okay. Let's see any good bulks here. Legacy, LEDE, which is like Legacy of Destruction. That's fine. I already have these. We have 2 red eyes. That's interesting. That's interesting. This is definitely either an order mistake, or well, I don't have this in stamp, so that could be why. Or do I have it in stamp and this is just an order mistake? Yeah, we'll have to check it out a little later on. I don't recall ordering this, but yeah, we're gonna have to check it out. I feel like it should have been like secrets or something, right? Yeah, so that one I have to keep note of here. There we go. This one's cool. This is the ultimate from Prismatic God Box. This is I guess it's called Soul Crossing. So this is one that is for my Egyptian God set. I have most of the cards already. Oh Jesus, I hate it when they do it like so tight, but okay. So yeah, it does have a pretty solid casing at least here to cover it. Yeah, it's in the top loader. It's just a black top loader here. So yeah, let's check this one out here. Oh, and sleeved up, nice. So yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice. I'll say that's mint. Yeah, that's actually perfect condition here. So that goes back over there. And then we've got a spare top loader here. So we have, unfortunately, we've already hit 1 dud, which is pretty questionable. Not sure if I got conned into the red eyes or if I accidentally bought it, but or it could just have been an extra. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, let's go on to the next one here. Yeah, this is going to be a bit longer of a video here just because the way things are. I do have my phone unmuted, so I might have to pause the video if I get a call. I am expecting a call here. This one's pretty nice. I've actually seen people, I've actually bought from someone who's wrapped it up like this before, so that's pretty good. We can just snip off the bottom here, and then we can probably slide the card right out. There we go. So this is a Gundam card, which is interesting. They're just tokens, that's fine. We have here Holo Rare. This is Kurikura. Yeah, so this one is one that I've never pulled. Initially when it came out, wow, this is super mint. Wow. Actually, fantastic condition. It's not a very expensive card. This one's like $5 or something. But yeah, I'm surprised about how mint it was. I was expecting it to be pretty awful actually because of the price. But yeah, that was like $5. Really good deal, that one. So that's the Holo Rare, which is pretty hard. There's another gun wrapped up like this. So we're gonna try and snip up the top again here just to make sure. Yeah, this is like super difficult to do. Okay, so we got the top off here, and then we try and slide the card out of there. No, we can't because it's sealed in. So we're gonna have to try and get out the cut out the corners here, and then try and get the card out, which is I guess that's one way to make sure that it's well packaged. There we go. There we go. 20th anniversary secret rare. This one is for the oh god, they actually taped the card down, so this is gonna be, this is not ideal, guys. This is like the worst case scenario here. So okay, there we go. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Okay, here we go. 20th anniversary secret rare. This is the goddess. I always forget her name here. She's the one with the, I guess it's Queen of Demise, right? Because the other one is King of Demise, I think, or Goddess of Demise. Alright, I like this wrapper a lot here. But yeah, let's see. It's the 20th anniversary embossing right there. Doesn't seem to be sun faded, which is pretty surprising. Condition looks a little whitening up here on the top, but yeah, pretty good. This one was I mean, the card itself is a couple of $100 over, but I bought it for like, I don't know, half of that. So don't expect mint for every single one of these. But yeah, let's go. Let's keep moving here. We have quite a few to open here. So this is a card. I hate it when they like tape the thing here. We're gonna have to be really careful again. This is a really firm sleeve, by the way. Okay, there it is. So let's check out what we got here. A couple of I guess this is from Terminal World sets. So those are Gem Knights and one Jurak monster. And then here's the card that we tried to get here. That's the stamp edition of Illusion Apprentice Magician, I think it was her name. Ooh, I was not expecting that bright of a sleeve here. There we go. Let's take a quick look here. Beautiful, really shiny. Let's check the back out here. Actually mint. Perfect condition. Really nice. Really nice. Okay, this is the classic, like what do you call that, sleeve from the Shaddoll set, right? So the Shaddoll sleeves. All right, so let's move on. Next box here. or next packet or pack or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so this one is also taped, but they did put some buffers in there, so it's not so bad. Oh, and it's not like super... Okay, it's a little abrasive at the end here, so we're gonna be a little bit careful. Or did they tape it up again? Oh, it's double taped. That's real unfortunate. So let's try and not damage the card here. There we go. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear me. Okay. That was not ideal, but it's not even like a proper wrap. It's just sort of like the bottom of a wrap cut in half, you can see. So this one is really packed in the middle here. So let's try and keep the card a mystery here. We got a Light Swan card here. A couple of cards from... This is the new Karibo, which I actually do need, so I'm going to put that aside here. And there we go. Quarter Century Rare Eye of Timaeus. Got 3 of them. This was like it's like only a couple bucks. Like I think it was like $5 here. Pretty minty. Super minty actually. Yeah, this is really good condition. So yeah, pretty rare that you get a good deal like this, but you know what? Sometimes you get lucky, and then you get a really good set here. I have Timaeus, of course, is for the Dark Magician collection, so I'll show that off here. This one's right out in the open here. This is a Prismatic Ecclesia. Let's see how messed up this one is here. Not sun faded, which is good. That's the first thing you look out for. Corners are good. No dings, no whitening. Wow, mint, really mint. I got this really cheap too, so that surprises me. All right. Let's go on here. This is again, it's gonna be a longer video here. I'll try to speed up a little bit here so that it doesn't get too... Oh, this one's awful. This one's just like in a wrap like this. Obviously, the box itself is like, you know, fully wrapped up. So this one... Oh, there's a whole bunch here. These are pretty worn cards, so I think I know what they are here. Yeah, there we go. Ultimate Rare Cyber Laser. Cyber N. I don't remember which one this one is here. I don't expect these cards to be mint. Like, I got them dirt cheap here. Yeah, so there's a bit of a... Almost like a ding there in the corner. But all things considered, that's... it's white at the side, so that's fine. We got Cyber Twin. Cyber Phoenix. Cyber End. And... there we go. Chimera Tech Ultimate Rare here. So this is a beautiful set here. Obviously, they're pretty worn out. I wouldn't say extremely worn up, but I only bought this for like $100, which is like about 20 a piece. And these guys go for like way more than that. So pretty good deal. They are for binder copies, so this one's a little bit worn out here, but I actually already have this. So this one's not going to the binder. I already have this, so I don't need it here. It's just it came in a set like this, so this one I'm gonna do. Cyber End's a little ding there as well. It's really old. This is heavily played, I would say. But yeah, for $100, I think that's pretty okay. Not sure if you can, just so that you guys take a look again here. But yeah, the Cyber End especially here is pretty worn out here. Can't quite see it, but yeah. But that's fine. That one's again all binders. So, and yes, it's all on the floor. I don't really have time to... I don't have the space to just leave it sitting out here. So, this one's the big one here. This one's a really big one. It's in bubble wrap, so there's no way it gets damaged here. But this one is gonna be pre-worn out here because it's a really old card. I know there's been a reprint of it, of the old printing, but this one's super old here. So, yeah. And good lord, yeah, this is the original print Gate Guardian here. I got this one for like $40, so 45 to $48. Obviously, this is like a few $100 card here. The first thing I'm going to look out for is the name, whether it's faded or not. It's not, which is a really big deal. Obviously, the corners are like really worn, or at least at the top here. Generally, the corners are okay, just the top. And then at the back here, actually pretty okay. I'm pretty shocked at this. So this is a really good deal then. That was like under $100 for what is essentially a few $100 card. Mint. So let's just keep going here. Here we go. IP Masquerena, quarter century rare. Again here, I don't know why people like to put the tape here just to try and, you know, piss you off here. But so this one's gonna require the scissors here to get out, unfortunately. Oh boy. This guy is just like trying to stress me out here. Whew. Okay, let's see if I destroyed it. Oof. I certainly hope not here. Mint at the back. Mint at the front. Very nice. 20 quarter century IP Masquerena. Very nice. If you guys are wondering, that's for the S-Force collection that I'm working on. Obviously, an interesting one here. This one's just for lols. This is Baron de Flor. And Minty, this the quarter century one. Obviously, Baron, one of the most powerful cards ever. This one has done what is arguably even more irritating, where he's completely taped up the corner of the top loader, which is like, yeah, I'm not gonna dig it out now. That's gonna take forever. And we don't want to make this video too long. It's already been like over half an hour, which is ridiculously long. Obviously, if I was opening this on my own, it's not going to take so long. This one is actually wrapped in a proper mail wrap, like a padded wrapper. And we got the Yugioh Peppa Pigs with the Yugioh with the trading cards. Really nice. This is like a full-on proper shop, I think. So beautiful wrapping, of course. Very well done. Double layered here. And then there's a little envelope in here. Not sealed, which is always a good sign. Shows that they know what they're doing here. So yeah, I'll put this wrapping aside here. Beautiful envelope. There we go. SDX Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Again, this is one that I do not expect to be mint, because the mint one is super expensive. Yeah, I did buy a couple of these here, so there's gonna be like 3 of these, I think, or 2. Actually, this is pretty shockingly mint. There's a bit of whitening here at the top here, right there, if you guys can see it here. But other than that, wow, for $50, this is like super worth. Super worth. All right, so moving on. Damn, you know what? I'm pretty shocked at that Blue Eyes Ultimate. Because, you know, it goes for like a non-mint one, like pretty scuffed up, is going over $100 is fairly common here. So this one's got quite a bit of styrofoam wrapping here. Not styrofoam, but bubble wrap here. And then the cards are sort of wrapped inside the bubble wrap. Yeah, sorry, that one was that was something I needed to attend to pretty urgently. So it's not often that I'd, you know, go ahead and this one. Oh man, I hope the card is not at the end here, because I'm like, if it is, I'm completely destroying the card here, right? Okay, so okay, no, there's another wrapping inside, so that's fine. So that's a wrapper in a wrapper. Unfortunately, this one is also taped up. So, bro, you have ruined my day. Um, let's see here. Okay, yeah. So this one I can actually get can get it out a little bit easier here. Oh, it's actually pretty close to the end there. But I can see the card here, so I'm just gonna cut around it here. Okay, so let's try and use a bit of force here to rip it out here. This one I think is gonna be pretty expensive card. Yes, it is. It is. This is the Wishes of Ice of Blue, right? So this one in a quarter century is extremely expensive. This is $100 card. Um, Obviously, it's not the reason why I've hit such a high amount with my card, but yeah. Yeah, all right, so it is top loaded, so that's fine. I don't believe it's actually got damage from my opening here because it's pretty sealed up here. But yes, this is a pretty high value card. I think it's called Wishes of Ice of Blue, right? I always forget the name of the cards here, which is kind of weird because this is the only deck I've actually, the only like modern-ish deck that I've played, which is you know, well, I guess Blue Eyes can't be considered truly a modern deck. It's a old, based off an old archetype. It's just got new support here, but yeah, that one's. This is not. In the end, I must say it was pretty unpleasant to open. Really unpleasant to open actually. But yeah. Here we go. Got Wishes of Ice of Blue here. Let's check out the quality here. Looks pretty good. There's a little ding in the corner there, but that's fine. That's fine. That's a binder card anyways. It's not sending it for grading or anything like that. I'm not gonna spend this much money to send for grading. All right. Not sure if you can hear that here. The neighbors' kids are really loud today. Well, they're always loud, but exceptionally loud today. So this one is sort of like in the middle of like a whole bunch of cards. So I'm okay using a little bit more force to try and open it. We're gonna have to use. Unfortunately, it's pretty heavily taped up here. So yeah, the scissors is gonna come in pretty handy now. And then yeah, there we go. Gotta sort of force it open here. And then how does this work? Okay. Oh boy. They don't make it easy for you, do they? But yep, that's fine. Let's push that aside here. And then let's see here. Any good bulk? No idea what this is. These are all cards that I actually don't possess because they're from, oh, there it is in the sleeve here. That's a cool tunes. So this is from Doomstar Dimension, which is actually pretty new. All right, what do we have here? Ooh, prismatic exo-scissors. So this one is, yeah, this one is I got it pretty cheap, I think, from Defo. Mint, very mint, very nice. So yeah, prismatic, secret rare, beautiful card. Again, not sun faded or anything like that, which is really important. And then this one looks like it's a lot easier to pull out here. So what do we have here? We have Ghost Rare Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon here. So the lighting isn't great in my room here, obviously, but yeah, beautiful card. Let's check out the quality here. No scratching up front, incredible. How about the back? Little ding there, but that's fine. It is a binder copy here. I got it cheap, so very nice, very nice. That one's also going into the binder here. Obviously that goes into the Blue Eyes collection here, and I'm gonna have to like start dumping this, I think, just because it's taking up way too much space here. I'm like really shocked at how much space all these things are taking up here, but I guess I can't be too surprised. It does happen every time you do a big opening like this. So yeah, we'll sort that out later. we don't have the time or space to deal with it now, so we'll sort that out later. All right. Our next little mail envelope here. Ooh, this one is this is hefty here. It's in a brick by the way it feels here. So that's interesting. Again, it's a bit of, I mean, I kind of remember what I bought, obviously, but damn, in a brick, that really surprises me. There shouldn't be any single card that's worth like, you know, insane amount here, as far as I recall. So unless it's like from a different card game here, if it's just Yu-Gi-Oh, it's probably not worth a lot. That's because I did, like I said, I did buy most of these for, I bought all of these for binders, right? So they're all binder copies, they're all lightly played. Some of them are really mint, which is really fortunate. In ideal world, they're all mint, obviously, but nobody's gonna sell mint cards for like a fraction of the price. So, and again, this is just to complete my collection here. I'm not fussed about the condition here. This one is impossible to get out, by the way. Like, I'm not sure if you can see it here, but it is super packed. Like, I have no idea how I'm gonna get into it here. I really have no idea here. So I'm just gonna start hacking away here. Like, the scissors is gonna have to save me here, I think. Because otherwise, I have no idea how to get into it here. Wow, this is... I mean, it's nice that it's so well sealed, but Jesus, man. Okay, it's not a brick. Okay, it wasn't a brick. It's just super packed here. Oh, it is a brick. My bad. My bad, guys. My bad. Alright, so we have our first card that comes in a brick, which is pretty surprising. I don't expect to see many of these, so I wonder what this is. Probably something pretty high value here. We have... Ooh, that's not really high value, but it is a quarter century secret rare Toon Dark Magician Girl from limited pack here, which I don't remember if I opened on stream actually, but not sun faded, good, perfect condition, very nice. And then this is a nice brick here actually from Hobby Base. Not familiar with them, but sure. Alright, nice and simple this one. Just gotta rip it open at the top. Ooh, damn. So we're gonna rip it this way here. Obviously not we're gonna try and avoid damaging the card by doing it that way here. And then yeah, almost there. Okay, now it's got another wrapper, okay. This is cling wrap, I guess. Okay, so there are multiple cards. Whether it's what I bought or not is another question here, but okay. Quarter century rare Ecclesias. So yeah, this one goes into the Ecclesia copies here. So as you can tell, they're not faded here. This one. And this is the prismatic one from the latest set. I think it's Heroes or Rivals. Yeah, Rivals. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, that's also going into the collection here, branded collection. Let's move on. We have quite a lot to go through, guys. So apologies if this is going to be a pretty boring video for you guys, but I have no idea how to do it. This is my first time ever doing something like this. So this one should be pretty straightforward here. It's again got that weird construction paper tape thing, which is kind of so the card is in the middle. Lovely ash blossom sleeves. Make sure there's nothing else in there. Yep. What do we have here? Quarter century underworld goddess. So let's check her out here. From Unity, right? Quarter century CCUP. Not sun faded. Good. Front looks pretty good here. There's a little bit of a discolored. No, I wouldn't call it discolored here, but yeah, there's a little bit of a thing here. So near mint, I would say. Probably not noticeable unless you take it out of the binder, which I have no intention of doing. So that's fine. It wasn't expensive. It was like $10 or $20 here. Oh boy, this is the big one. Gaze of Tamaya's Prismatic Secret Rare. Let's see how lucky I got with this one, yeah? Because this one, my friend, is insanely expensive, right? This is a super expensive card. Super, super expensive card. Oh boy, I hate it when they do this. Let's see here. Really nice. Conditions great. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Gaze of Tamaya's Prismatic. Perfect condition. And yes, that does go into the Dark Magician. Now this is interesting. This one's wrapped in Pokemon cards. Which is it does happen from time to time, but you don't see it very often. Because Pokemon, you know, is worth so much money. It's a sleeve in a sleeve, which is interesting. Alright. So let's see here. Let's see what we got here. We got Hitmonchan. Very nice, Hitmonchan. We've got whatever this is from Vanguard. Interesting. We have Sableye. Whatever this is from Vanguard. And boom! Widow Anchor. This is the Prismatic Widow Anchor. We got a playset here, right here. This was obviously a deal. Pretty good deal. They were like, I think, less than 20 each. So they came in a big set. I'm going to take it as a set. And you know what? I'm actually really happy with that. Really, really happy. Sky Striker, again, that one's the Sky Striker collection. Every man-child needs one. Just because, you know, she's the new darling of Konami, right? She's replaced Dark Magician Girl in the hearts of Konami. Somebody there really likes Dark Magician Girl. So, alright. So this one's nice and simple. Hey, where are we going here? Okay, so it's completely ripped off. So that's unfortunate. So we're gonna have to get a bit creative with opening it now. Okay, there we go. Jesus. Okay, there's a tape. Thank goodness they did the smart thing and like not sealed it up completely. And then here we go. Let's check out the bulk first. We have. Oh, I think you guys saw it here, but yeah, let's check out the bulk. All from Blazing Dominion, which is the new set here. Blazing Dominion, Blazing Dominion, Blazing Dominion. Very nice. I don't have any of these. And we have the Holo Rare Winged Dragon of Ra. There's a little bit of a ding there, not much. This was a $20-$30 card, so it's I would say it's pretty good condition, all things considered. Yeah, Winged Dragon of Ra Holo. Again, that's for the God card collection. Yeah, let's go ahead and open up here. Let's open all of them up here, and then we'll go through them together, right? I think that might speed up the process just a little bit here, as opposed to one by one. Not sure whether it would speed up, but I certainly hope it does, right? So Okay. If you guys just saw what I saw, you guys would be like, what the heck just happened here? But I'm gonna open up multiple of these and then just keep going here. So I apologize in advance for all the loud noises here that you're gonna hear in the next minute or so. But yeah, we're gonna open a whole bunch of these here just so that we can speed up the video just a little bit. It's absolutely essential that we do not damage any cards along the way here. So there we go. Alright. Let's just do a couple more here, then let's get to the openings. Alright, that should be good for now. Alright, so let's start with this guy here. This one's pretty robust. Really robust, actually. Jeez. Okay. This, oh boy. Okay, so this one has done the thing that it's really good for like packaging, like shipping, where it's like in wood, in cardboard, and it has the thing here. There we go. Beautiful card right there. It's in a top loader, so I'm not too fussed about it being stuck to the top here. This is how they do it, right? So this is just to make sure it doesn't shift about. This is the yeah. So this one is actually pretty easy to rip here. I didn't need the scissors actually, but we're gonna try and minimize the damage as much as possible here. There we go. And yeah, this one, if I'm not mistaken, is the ultimate. Not ultimate, but prismatic. Oh god, Millennium Rare. So here we go, Millennium Rare. We have all. This is from Prismatic God box here, by the way. Yeah, so we got the Millennium Rare Thunder Force attack here. You can see the hieroglyphics. Hieroglyphics. Beautiful. This is an interesting sleeve. Let's just double check here. It's a little off, but that's fine. I already have this. This is the bigger thing is that it came with the Obelisk card here, the Fist of Fate, which is this is the one that I don't have. So yeah, this is the sleeve in a sleeve kind of thing. Be really careful here. And oops. Is this working? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, Fist of Fate, Millennium Ultra Rare. You can see there, really beautiful. Let's check out the condition here. Condition is prestige. Really good. So yeah, this is a big one. One I really needed for my collection here. And then the last one here is Blaze Cannon, Secret Rare. Let's get this bad boy out here. And then I already have this, so I'm not fussed about this. I have a mint condition one. So yep. Up next we have this baby right here, this pack. Jesus. How do I do this? Wow, this is some questionable packaging here, but still. Let's see here. We got, ooh, this is the Cartesia from Chronicles, the deck, and that's Albest. This is an interesting sort of parallel foiling here, which I've never seen before. And oh, Prismatic Secret Rare Dark Magician Gold. This was a really cheap card. This was like $8. So let's see how bad the condition is here. For $8, I would say at the front it's really good. At the back it's pretty good as well. So pretty good deal there. $8. Really solid. Really solid pull. So got really lucky there. Let's move on to the next bunch here. This one's done the thing again. So let's try that. And to the sides here. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to like be really careful here, like extra careful here. Oh, this one's interesting. This one is the Cyber Dark Dragon's ultimate one. So these guys are actually basically impossible to find in mint condition, right? They're basically impossible to get. Um, so I'm expecting these to be pretty bad here. I believe this is every single Cyber Dark. But I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember if it's all in one or like separated out. I was going to use the scissors, but like I decided against it here. That's just really. Oh, God, I hate it when they do this. So this is some really questionable ways to do it here. You're gonna have to be really careful when you try not to touch the actual card here with your. Okay, unfortunately that one's gonna be like near impossible to do without touching the card, which is unfortunate. So let's try getting around it here. Yeah, there we go. Whew. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is if you guys are looking at this and be feeling all stressed out, imagine how I feel, right? Okay, so this one I gotta do like that here. Yeah, there we go. All right, so this set comes with another Cyber Dark Dragon. This one is in Alti here. I have no idea how to open this. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So this will be my second or third one here. This one's pretty scuffed up, but I don't really care. I have a pretty good one already here. So this is just a spare. Let's check out the Cyber Dark horn here. A little bit whitening there. A bit there. That's fine. We got keel and the other one I always forget the name here. The keel is pretty bad at the back, but the rest of it is pretty okay for binder copy. This one's questionable. Got a lovely little thank you letter there. Let's see here. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, I might have spoken too soon. So, yep. Oh, this one's easy to come out though, so that's good. And the card is in the middle, so. So what do we have here? We have Metamorphosis, and this one, and then we have two. So these are the quarter century rares for Cyber Eternal and Infinity. So those are beautiful cards. Again, not too fast about the condition. That's just for the edition here. This is IP. This is the alternate art in a Prismatic Secret Rare. Check it out here. It's pretty dinged up, but I got this for like, I don't know, $40. So I don't expect it to be really good condition. I think it'd be pretty foolish of me to do that, but yeah, let's see here how this goes. Again, for binders, I think it's fine. It's perfectly fine. I know a lot of people are just like super particular about it, but I'm not. Do it for myself anyways. Oh boy. So yeah, not faded, which is good. The front is in perfect condition. There's a little bit of whitening here at the top, at the corners, I would say. So overall, in pretty good condition, pretty good steel there, I would say. I can't use this pack back anymore, so that's fine. This is a Mega Zygarde. So the card is in the pack actually, so I have no idea how to get it out here. Okay, so it's taped at the side here. And there it goes. This is oh god, what's the name of this card again? It's not Soul Servants, right? I'm blanking on the name, but if you guys know, you can leave it in the comment here. It's a bit too late for me to see it, obviously, by the time you leave it in the comment, but still. Oh, there's another one here. Oh, Secrets of Dark Magic. So we got two quarter century rares here. This is for the Dark Magician card deck or collection here. The 20th century, the embossing is not so clear on this one, I would say. There we go. It's a little off center, which is kind of rare for OCG card, but yeah, again, these were not too expensive. Again, beautiful binder copies. Perfect condition, actually, all things considered. And the last one of that set, or that, bunch that I took out here. Oh boy. We have the we have the 20th anniversary Dark Magician Go, Illusion Apprentice here. So this one is really poorly packaged here, guys. So you're gonna have to be really careful here when you do deal with things like this. It's just sort of taped onto the thing here, so you're gonna be really careful when removing it. Oh Jesus, they're I think they sell it cheap and then hope you damage the card yourself, right? Like they sell it in perfect condition and they hope you damage it yourself. So 20th anniversary Illusion Apprentice. Actually in perfect condition, which is pretty surprising. I was not expecting that because I think that was also a pretty cheap card. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up another bunch here. Not sure how many is left, but it looks like quite a few. Yeah, there is quite a few in here. I'm gonna try and tear as many as I can here. Again, it's not been too. It's not been the most. It's not been the fastest video I've ever made. In fact, it's actually going pretty slowly, all things considered. I thought it'd be a lot faster than like my regular pack openings, but it looks like this is going to end up to be as long, if not longer, than the pack opening, which is pretty shocking here. But I guess there's a lot to open here. Oh damn, man. Also, guys, if you don't like this video, do let me know here. Don't necessarily like dislike it, but like let me know that you guys don't want to see videos like this, or if you, I guess alternatively I could have just opened all the packs first and then let you guys see it. That would have been a little bit more time efficient, but I kind of wanted to share the experience of going through it, and then you can see how I deal with like the disappointment or the thrill of getting a good deal. Hopefully I didn't miss any on the way, by the way. There are some. I will double check it at the end of the day before I throw everything out, just to make sure I didn't miss any cards or anything. Sometimes it does happen here. It's not often that it happens, but I'm sure it has happened to someone before. It hasn't happened to me, but I'm sure someone somewhere has accidentally thrown away a card, and yeah, that would have been real tragic. So yeah, this is just a bunch here. I'm just gonna rip it all open here for you guys, and then we're gonna go through them one by one. Let's just see how this goes here. Again, we're hoping to have snatched up a couple of good deals here. There are a couple of duds so far, which is always the nature of buying things online. But again, if you guys are looking at this and like, oh, how did it cost you like so much money? This is how it is. Obviously, if it was all mint condition, it would cost a lot more because there are quite a few really expensive cards in here, like quarter centuries and stuff. Wow. Okay. But yeah, we'll see how it goes here. I could probably start tidying up a little bit here, but I'm not going to, because this video is already going to be really long, and then yeah, we don't want to waste too much time on this. Seems like I got a couple of these from the same place here, and whether knowingly or not, some of these looks are wrapped in a pretty similar manner here as the others. So, wow. There's another brick in here, by the way. I have no idea what that is, but I guess we could do the brick first. I can't tell if this is another brick as well. Probably not. There's a couple of pretty solid ones here, which leads me to believe there might be a couple of bricks in here. Obviously, sending an entire brick is like the best way to ensure the cards don't get damaged, but bricks are not cheap, right? They do not come by easy, and they're not cheap, so I don't expect to see many bricks, but if you do, it's typically a good sign, right? Means the card is definitely 100% safe. Let's just double. Yeah. Alright, just making sure there was nothing in there when I threw it in. And yeah, we're almost at the end here. This one I've all right, I'll take note, guys, to moving forward, we're gonna just open everything first before we before we start the video recording here. But again, I don't have an editor, so it's gonna take a while for me to edit this, and I don't really have the time. So it's all gonna be raw footage. You're gonna see all my reactions, you're gonna see all my frustrations, and then yeah, hopefully that's enjoyable for you guys. It'll be nice and slow. Obviously it's not the typical opening that I do here, but you know, it'd be nice to add something different every now and then. There's actually other cards in here, believe it or not. I'm not sure if there's any Shadowverse in here, but there's definitely like at least one Digimon card, I think. Oh, this did not open up as well as I thought. Okay. Alright, that's all of it. Alright, that's all of it. Jesus, okay. So first up, we have the first Digimon card that you're gonna see. It is Alphamon. I'm not sure what you call this art here. I called it the Batman art because he's doing the Batman thing where he's standing on top of the building. Beautifully wrapped here. This is an expensive card. This is like $500. So this is like a tenth of like all the money I spend. Yeah, beautiful card. This is Alphamon Ace here. Really beautiful. Condition's great. Let's take it out of there just to be sure here. But yeah, beautiful card. Absolutely stunning card. Yeah, condition's good as well. Really nice. Let's go on to this one. This one is just sleeved up like that. Okay, pretty easy to rip open the scotch tape as well. So that's interesting. This guy actually used like tissue paper to wrap it, which is interesting. So yeah, let's see what this baby is. We have Winged Dragon of Ra. We have the Sphere Mode and Immortal Phoenix. Quarter Century Rares. Obviously for the God Cards collection. Those look pretty okay. I'm not gonna like go through all the conditions anymore. I think that's gonna take up way too much time. Got one in here. So we got the what do you call it? The Ziploc ish thing. It's not quite a Ziploc. What is it called? We got the outer layer of plastic. I don't know what it's called here. There we go, baby. This is the big one. This is the big one here. This is the big one. This is the big one. Oh boy. Unfortunately, he's like taped it to the side, but there are like some fillers in the back here, so that's fine. Okay. Okay, there we go. Nice and slow. Nice and okay. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna take it right out here. We can't risk damaging this baby. So here we go. It is the full art Black Luster Soldier. This is a $200 to $300 card in mint, perfect condition. Really happy with that. We got a couple of Locantos. I think that's what it's called, Locanas, Locantos, whatever it's called. You guys know, if you know, you know, right? If you know, you know. Can't believe I said that out loud, Jesus. But yeah, okay. We're gonna put the scissors aside here. Up next, we have this baby. Let's see what we have here. I think it's in the middle, right? So let's see the bulk. Oh, no, it's not in the middle. Okay. Oh, it is in the middle. Okay. So we've got triple of these. I'm not sure why there's triple of these, but it is triple. These are Chaos Angels, I think. And they're not called Chaos Angels. I don't remember the exact name, but yeah. Those are for collection purposes. Also, they only came in like a set of 3 and they were like $5. So it's pretty hard to pass up on prismatics that are like $5. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, that's tissue. I was looking there wondering like why there's tissue paper on the floor. And I realized, oh yeah, there was a guy who wrapped. Okay, this is a nightmare right here. Oh boy. This absolute worst case scenario here. Construction tape around the edges here. This is like the worst case scenario, I think. Because there's basically no way to do it without ripping out the whole thing. So this one is a little easier to rip out, but like, you know, this is not like the one. It's not something that you would want to do here. All right, let's see what we got here. We have, oh, Stardust XL Dragon prismatic. So this was obviously like a really, really super cheap card. I think it's like less than $5. Here we go. This one is just out in the open like that. Wow, that's pretty surprising. Oh, there's 2 in here. Okay, so these are the 2 from Doom of Dimensions here. These are the 2 Black Rose Dragons. So you obviously need to have a Kiza collection as well. And they are mint, which is pretty shocking to me. Mint, very nice. This is the Digimon. This is basically Alphamon. I always forget her name. But yeah, she's Alphamon. She turns into Alphamon turns into her, right? So she's the detective. I always forget her name. But this is from the new set here. This is for the Alphamon collection. And I have to get her for the Alphamon collection because she turns into Alphamon. Or Alphamon turns into her. So if you're going to complete an Alphamon collection, you kind of need her, right? Alright, so here we go. I guess that's the main card here. Let's see what we got here. For Resonator, that's nice. Oh, that's the new Crimson Dragon thing. Crimson Blader, I think. Witchcrafter sleeve, really nice. Appaloosa. Prismatic Secret Rare Appaloosa. This one's probably like a $10 card. I got it. Really mint. Really nice. Really lucky there. Good deal. Again, if you guys are wondering where I got all these guys from, they are all from Bai, which is, again, I'm not sponsored. Too small of a channel to be sponsored, but here we go. This one's in a little envelope here. How do I open this? Okay, it's already opened at the top. So here we go. Ooh, Cyber's Magician. I'm interested. This is probably some. Okay, there we go. So this is the 2 Cyber's Magician overframes. Let's check out the quality here. These were, again, I got them pretty cheap. Perfect quality actually. Mint. That's pretty shocking to me again, because I got them so cheap. But yeah, this is this guy right here, man. He is not making life easy for anyone, that's for sure. Okay, this one I'm just gonna cut. Like I can't be bothered. Oh boy. Can sort of see the card here. It's in my favorite sleeve of all time, which is nice. There is a top loader in here, so it's not like gonna completely get destroyed here. Kaibukop sleeves, very nice. What do we have here? Ah, there we go. That's the D-Mock. So we have the D-Mock here from the latest set. Now this card actually has overtaken Farah as the highest value card in Chaos Origins. Just because I think he is completely playable. Farah is sort of, I mean, they're both one-offs, but yeah, it's an interesting top loader here. Really well packaged, obviously. See whether we got lucky here. Yeah, so far so good. That's unfortunate. There's a little white spot there. Really, really small. Like, that's clearly like a printing defect, but it's unfortunate it's there, but you know what? I got that for like, I mean, it's worth, at this point, it's going for $500. I got it for like three, so I don't expect it to be 1,000,000% mint, but that would have been nice to have gotten it mint, right? We have the Dino Mafia. This is a $2 card. Looks a little sun faded. I can't quite tell, but small thing, small issue. Let's move on here. This is the worst case scenario, right? When they just tape it like that. I'm gonna try and get real creative here with the opening. Okay, so I guess we open it all from the back here. So this is the way to do it. And then, yeah. Why is the last one so thick? Oh boy. I mean, that's not ideal, obviously, but it's not really much you can do here when they do crazy shit like this. All right, what do we have here? Ah, this is the EX really old print. I already have this, but it came in a set here, so we got the two eggs here, if you would. Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is from EX set actually. So again, I already have this, but let's just see here. It came as a set. It was $5. This is pretty heavily played, and that's fine because I don't need it. I already have it here. And then we got the two eggs here, White Stone of Ancient and the what's it called? The other one, I forgot the name. So here's the brick here. This brick has oh, this is Artemis, the alternate art Artemis prismatic. So obviously this is preemptive because I'm pretty sure the Chronicles is going to cover Endymion at some point. It's only inevitable, I think, at this point that they do it here. Pretty minty. It's pretty heavily sleeved as well, so always nice to get another brick. Yeah. This one, my goodness me. This guy just decided to chuck like 1,000,000,000 cards in there. Yeah, let's go. Let's try and see what's in here. Like, this is how you get rid of bulk, by the way. Just like slap it into every single thing that you sell online. Like, if you ever have to ship stuff out, just like send it. I'm not too worried about damaging the card in front because I already have plenty of those. That's from Darkwing Blast, I believe. Or Pride, sorry. But yeah. Let's just see here. What happens now? Okay, it's a little stuck still, but there we go. Alright, so 1,000,000,000 cards. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so it's in the middle, whatever it is here, because it's the only one that's sleeved up. But let's see what we got here. This from Arsenal base, isn't it? Interesting. So what do we have here? This is from Kamen Rider. Wow, my friend would love this shit, right? Are they backwards? I don't know which side is up here. So Kamen Rider stuff. This is another Kamen Rider. They're all Kamen Rider cards here. So not sure if any of you guys collect Kamen Rider, but yeah. These cards are really hefty too, by the way. They're like really solid here. Yeah, Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider. All right, so they're just all Kamen Riders here. I mean, bulk is bulk, I guess. And the main card here is Tiro Elements Kid Kalos. The forbidden card here. This one's dinged up. That's fine. She's only meant for binders, and to be fair, she was like dirt cheap, like $40. And again, if you're thinking like $40 is not cheap, you have to understand like I've been doing this a long time, so a good deal is a good deal here. This one is a pretty important one to get here. This is SP quarter century rare. Does look a little sun faded. Can't quite tell here. Let's just compare it to the Artemis here. But they're from different printing sets, so the colors are going to be a little different regardless, but pretty okay all things considered, I would say. Sorry, I'm making a mess here of my sets here, so just give me a moment to quickly tidy up. So yeah, this one I got for like $50, 50-ish bucks, so pretty okay deal. I already have an SP, I think, in quarter century. Here is the Rhino Heart, which I know I got 2 off because I have a friend that wants one. So Rhino Heart here. Let's see the condition here. Prismatic mint. Wow, that's real shocking actually. So you guys like, if you see a second Rhino Heart, do you know why? There's gonna be another Ultimate Dragon in here as well, by the way. Just so that you guys are not like, oh, didn't I already see this? Yes, I do buy multiple of the same cards. Just because I have a like really peculiar way of collecting. So if they're not like super expensive, I will get like 3 or 4 of them for the play set here. Okay, so it's in the middle here, whatever this is. Let's check out the bulk first. Ash Blossom, that's pretty good. So Turbo Synchron, Ash. Wow, that's actually pretty good bulk. And the main baby here is the Ultimate Dragon. So speaking of the devil, this is the second Ultimate Dragon. This one is slightly better up front, but a little worse in the back. There's a little ding there at the corner. But again, I need it for my collection, so that's what's happening there. Let's move on. And again, apologies if this video is too long and boring for you guys here. Here we go. We have the Stamp Art Raw, which is a must for the God Cut collection here. This one I got at about $35. We have one loose card here, which is the Gold Rare Cyber Eternity. This was the $5 card here. It's pretty worn, obviously, but they're pretty hard to come by, not worn. The printing on Gold Rares are just like horrendous here. We have the 20th anniversary Cyber End Dragon. This was $10 or $15, I think. So let's see how bad this one is. It is pretty okay up front, actually, all things considered. Yeah, actually pretty minty up front. Really minty out back. Wow. So this was a steal. It's not even really sun faded, which is pretty shocking here. So that's the easiest way, is just to compare, right? So let's do a quick comparison. Yeah, different printing, but this one is going to be a bit more vibrant. So yeah, that looks right to me. So pretty good deal. This one is, oh boy, how do I even open this thing? Guess I try to rip it out from here. Scotch tape on scotch tape, Jesus. Okay. And that's one way to make sure it's not doesn't come loose. Okay, so we're gonna do it this way and this way across. So it's got a really solid like cardboard here in the middle. Oops, just hit the mic here. So I'm not too fussed about like, you know, damaging the card. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna get damaged from what I'm doing. Really big sort of ziplock here. This is not reusable because I've damaged it, so they put that aside here. And it's one of those that's like sort of all over the place. Alright, so yeah, somebody I think was trying to knock on the door here, but here we go. Let's go here and boom. Ah, here we go. So this ones I'm pretty sure are damaged because I got them super cheap. They were like $100 for 2 cards, which is definitely I know they're not mint, right? So this Dark Magician Girl is mint, but it's this one that is not. So it's the Prismatic Master Dragon Knight. Yeah, this one is not mint here. I'm not sure where the damage is because I actually can't tell. It's not faded at all, which is interesting. So it's probably out back. There's a little bit of whitening at the top corner, but it's nothing. I mean, I wouldn't even consider that damaged at all. Okay, so yeah, it's the bottom corner here. There's a little white ping there, but I mean, for $100, that's super worth, I would say. So yeah, we'll gladly take that for $100. Perfect. As you can tell, it's not sun faded. They're both exactly the same color, so that's how you know it's not sun faded. Unless they were like sitting in the exact same spot in the sun. Here we have the Harpy Queen, quarter century rare, very nice. This one is for the My Valentine collection, which obviously you need to have as a Dual Monsters fan. I have the Amazonas set, so you got to get the Harpy set, of course. So this is $10 essentially, right? And it is the 2 S-Force cards here. So these cards are interesting because on they look a little sun faded, but they're from a much older print as well. So the condition itself is actually pretty okay. But for $10, really good deal. 2 prismatics for the collection, and then I'll work on like, you know, sorting out the others later on. But yeah, for the S-Force collection, I sort of need it as a beginner, as a baseline, if you would. We have another Rhino Heart here. This one's for my buddy. Yeah, so this one is slightly less mint than mine, the original one that I showed you guys. But yeah, obviously it's not going to all be mint. If I get one good deal, the next deal is probably not going to be as good. But yeah, let's just keep going here. Next we have ooh, interesting. This is the quarter century Turbo XL, right? So we had that one. I'm not fast whether it's mint or not, because that one's just for keepsies. And it wasn't like expensive. That was like $5. So next we have Master of Chaos, quarter century rare. So this one is going to the Dark Magician collection. Let's just have a quick look here in the condition here. Everything looks minty. Check the back here. Mint. Oh, no, it's not mint. There's a bit of a ding here. It's not ding per se, it's just a little bit of whitening, but that's fine. That's a binder collection here. It does matter a little bit to me, but I'll forget it over time. You know, it's going into a binder. I'm never gonna look at it again. Here we have the IP Masquerina. This is another IP, which is prismatic. So the first one was quarter century, right? So this is the prismatic one that I got. So let's see how this one goes. This is a super expensive card. This is mint, actually. Yeah, I would say it's mint. There's no whitening that I can see of on the corners. And it's not sun faded, so yeah, mint IP Masquerena. That one I think was a couple hundred. I don't remember exactly again, but it might have been a couple hundred bucks there. We have the Cartesia, Blazing Cartesia. This is an incredibly expensive card here. I got this for slightly over $100. Mint condition too. Very nice. Is it a quarter century? I don't think it is, right? Darkwing Blast. So yeah. Oops. Apologies, guys, for that. Let's put that back um, into the proper setting here. Yeah, not sure what happened there, but sometimes it does this weird thing. And I gotta adjust it here just a little bit here. So yeah, now you guys can see like all the effort that I actually have to put in here to get these guys down here. But yeah, here we go. That is so awkward how high up that is here. Can I like move it? This is a slightly more comfortable position, but yeah, this is a bit of a gimbal. It does have a gimbal here, so that's why it's working like that. All right, so here we go. The Cartesia. This is prismatic, not. This is not a quarter century, obviously. The quarter century comes in the collection file, by the way, if you guys want one. This is the prismatic red ice. This is, I guess, the third or fourth art, I think. So this one is for the red ice collection, which I am working on, obviously. Oh, where is this? Oh, no wonder. Okay. This is why I don't like the side opening top loaders. Yeah, so this is one prismatic art collection. Yeah, really beautiful. Is it mint? One white ding there, but for binder copy, that is like $10. That's okay. And in case you're wondering why I'm spending so much on all these binder copies, it's just because I just want to complete it before. I'm hoping that my wife and I, are hoping that we would be getting some good news soon. So I want to get this out of the way so that I don't have to, ever want to go to Japan again or what, just to get some shopping done or anything like that. So I am rushing all of this out here before any news arrives regarding any additional members of the family. So yeah, trying to get this out of the way here. I did spend more than what most people would think is right. Here is the next Digimon card here. This is also Alphamon, like I mentioned. I am an Alphamon guy, so this is the Alphamon. This is like a pretty. I mean, I got this for like $100, $150. It's beautiful art, by the way. It's absolutely beautiful art. It's black and white, kind of a black and gold. I think it's a secret rare here. You'll say on the card itself here, but man, I hate it when they do this. So the card and the Ziploc is almost the same size, so it's really hard to get in and out of the thing. So yeah, let's see here the condition. Pretty good. No whitening. That's a good deal. Oh, there is a bit of a ding here. So yeah, still from 200 to 100 is a substantial price saving. And again, I'm not like super big on Digimon, so I don't need it to be mint. I just want it for my collection. Here we go. We have the Gaga Magician and the Gaga Girl prismatic overframes. These are Asian prints, I believe. I can't tell. I'm surprised I can't tell. I've seen so many here, but yeah, this should be Asian print. So these I got pretty cheap as well. Yeah, these are the Asian prints because the color's a little bit more vibrant. Sorry about the poor positioning here, but yeah, there we go. Um, Ironically, they're both not the same print, which is kind of surprising to me. Uh, well, actually, maybe they both are. I can't quite tell. Yeah, the coloring's a little bit off here. I can't tell if it's the lighting here, but yeah, maybe they are the same. Yeah, they are the same. So they're both Japanese prints by the looks of it, which is yeah, beautiful. Again, we're trying to complete the overframe collections, so those guys are part of it. Let's move on to the next one. We're almost done, by the way, guys. So this has been like super long video. I thank you guys, you know, if you guys have like stuck out with me all the way here. I know it's been a little bit of rambling, a little bit of hypocrisy, or going back on my word about not checking and checking and not checking. But oh god, this guy. I absolutely hate it when they do that, man. I need to get like a knife or some, like a pen knife. So let's see here what they've put in here. Alliance Insight, interesting. This is the weird Super Knight Dragon looking guy, and Sabersaurus. And we have Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in quarter century rare. I'm pretty sure I know how much I paid for this. Yeah, this was $50. It is in pristine condition actually. A little bit of whitening there, but for $50, I would say that's a pretty good deal. No fading or anything like that, and no sun fading or anything like that, which is obviously a big deal. And yeah, just a couple more packs to go. A couple more of these yeah, kind of packaging, I guess, to go. All right, let's see what we got here. Here's another one. This is the oh god, Destruction Paladin. You remember what I had to go through with this here. So this guy actually made the right thing where he made it easier to release by not taping it all the way through and through, which is good. Unfortunately, he did tape it onto the card here, so you're gonna have to be really careful when pulling it out. But yeah, this is the dragon, the Chaos Magician Ultimate Swords Master. I don't know what the hell, man. I don't know why they came up with that name. I don't want to know why. But yeah, this one is for the obviously Dark Magician deck, Dark Magician collection. And oh, they even taped it to the bottom. I didn't even notice that. So I'm gonna have to be extra careful now, guys. Just give me a minute. Okay, and the below one here. Okay, you know what? I don't even need to take it out here, so let's just do it like that. Okay, there we go. So yeah, another one that I needed, which I didn't pull in Chaos Origins. You guys already saw that opening. Quite a lot of you saw that. So here we go. The Ultimate Swords Master. Is he mint? Mint. A little whitening there. That's fine. That was a $30, 30 $40. So yeah, I don't expect everything to be mint once again, just because of the nature of buying these online. And to be very honest, the printings have not been fantastic. They've not been fantastic for a while, but still. All right, we have no idea what this guy is here. And boom, 20th anniversary Cyber and Dragon. This guy does look a little bleached. Condition wise is okay, but yeah, just a little sun faded, which is pretty common for these guys, I think. That's again just for the collection here. Here we go, last 3 more, and then and then we have one big one to open, which is I have no idea what is in there. I can roughly tell, I think, just based on what's missing, but that one is another like $300-400, I think. Oh boy, so we're gonna have to be really careful here with this one. Whew. Almost lost a finger there. Let's slide this out from the bottom. Slide this out from the bottom. Oh Jesus, why did they do this? They do this weird thing where they like to tape the top, which I absolutely despise, by the way. So let's see what's in here. Not really sure what's left here, to be very honest with you. That's a Raziel, the Wind Monarch, and boom, Quarter Century Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight alternate art. Very nice. This was $7. Pretty okay. Obviously, you might argue like, oh, is it really $7 if you have to pay for shipping and all that? Yeah, probably you're right in that sense. It's not exactly $7, but the service fee, and then there's a shipping fee, and then if you do a gigantic order like I have, there's going to be tax as well. So something to keep in mind here. But you always get good deals here. This is Mana, 20th anniversary Mana, not faded, which is a big deal. One white spot there, but other than that, really good. Mana herself is pretty expensive. There's no reprints of her, so no high rarity reprints, so that's something to keep in mind here. My phone is going a little crazy, but let's just hope that nothing too serious here. And then this is the last one with the Locana repeats, I guess. Okay, so let's just see here. Here are the Locana cards. Let's take a look at what we got here. Anything cool? Nope. Well, we got Scar. Scar's, I mean, I don't know how good Scar is, but yeah, Scar is cool. And that's the last one. That's Merly. So yeah, that's it for all the smaller packs here. Now we have one last big pack, which is this baby here. This has bricks, so anyway, I can already see the card inside here, so I already know what it is here. So yep, this is the big one for me. This is the ultimate rare Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, and then it comes with a accompanying Infernal Fire Blast in ultimate here. So these are two really rare and expensive cards here. I got them for steal, obviously. I paid like 300 here. This Infernal Fire Blast is perfect at front, up front here. Almost perfect here. There's a little white patch right there at the end, but don't expect a card that old to be in perfect condition. So that's really good condition. And again, this is the big one here. This is the ultimate rare Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. So these guys are really expensive here. I got this baby for $300+ bucks, and I actually looks pretty okay. So yeah, that's it. That's all for the grand opening of my collection here. So I'm gonna put all these guys in a binder here. So if you guys want to see what the binder looks like here, let me know. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been JP signing out. Hope you enjoy it, and see you guys next time.